What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Zielinski, the Polish cam for Napoli. The 89 rated team of the season community is coming in at about 84,000 coins, about 84 to 85 on the Xbox, and according to Footbin, about 91 on the PlayStation. He is a 4-star, 5-star, which is always cracking. He is another very, very well-rounded kind of like CM, if anything. We have whacked the anchor on him, which I think with a 10 will give you 94 pace, 83 defending, and 82 physical. Because he's already got the 87 shooting, 91 passing, and 92 dribbling, it just makes sense to really bump up that overall feel with him. Trait-wise, unfortunately, we have none. Composure-wise is a little bit low. That is in comparison to a lot of the team of the seasons we have been using this week. Agility balance is decent, it's above average. Good long and short pass, as well as curve and vision. Crossing is not that bad as well if you do get yourself in them little situations. Strength and aggression will go up to 81 and 76, so again, not the greatest, but most definitely not the worst I've seen in terms of a CM. Great stamina, and then the defensive ability goes up to 86 interceptions, 80 defensive awareness, 88 stand, and 87 slide. So that's not bad one bit. Obviously this will be with a plus 10. And then finally, in terms of the shooting, we've got good positioning, great shot power and long shots, as well as volleys, and finishing just that little bit less. He is, how tall is he? He is 5'11", so not the smallest person in the world. If he was quite agile, I would definitely have him as a cam. We are going to be using him in that kind of Valverde sort of situation where it's kind of like a proper defensive player, but then pushes forward. So he is a box-to-box. I'm interested to see what he can do. He's got the stamina for it. Let's see what we can do with Zielinski. Into Zielinski straight off the bat then. Let's see what we can do. Let's get a bit of running in him. Just try and just see what this dribbling's all about, really. I like to kind of really just give it to the player and just see what sort of kind of movements he can do. Nice little left stick dribbling there. Little roulette. Not a foul. Okay, okay. Ariola's got Sarr to deal with here. We do the fake. We're going to go. Now he's safe for one more save. Zielinski again. Going to find that little ball into Cantona. Gonna have to really go for it, and he already tries to take me out. That's unreal. Zielinski. Oh, he's gone all the way through. Gonna cut it back onto his left. Thank you for the weak foot, and it's a lovely little finesse round. I think Varane as well. Beautiful start from him. What, 7 minutes in, already get himself his first goal. Nothing too fancy there, but does manage to get it nonetheless. Does feel quite a nice attacking player so far, so it'll be interesting to see how his defensive duties go, because passing, attacking, pace are all looking pretty nice right now as we find it into him. And again, this is just beautiful, the fact that he is, again, another team of the season that is quite cheap, and again, just manages to find that goal 2 minutes in. Well, no, 2 minutes apart, he gets 2 goals. And it's just literally that. That's what I mean. These sort of players, they're not to be slept on too much, to be honest. Like, they are actually usable to some extent. Yes, they're not quite the Manes, the Neymars, the Mbappes, but you definitely can still get a lot out of them. And I think that's what makes Ultimate Team for me, is not necessarily that one team has to be used. One team is necessarily more meta, and yes, you can argue both, but I think you've got to just have fun with it. With how many special cards we have in the game currently, it's always nice to kind of just change it up a little bit. I've had my Foot Champs team now for probably 5 months, and the game only lasts about 8. So for me, it's Foot Champs wise, it is a bit stressful that it's just boring, because you're constantly using untradeable teams, and I don't want to spend coins because obviously we want to get more upgrade packs to get more players that we don't use. But when I'm doing reviews, it's nice to just be able to use somebody and really kind of just, I don't know, express what they're good at and what you can actually use in this game, other than, like I say, the top 11. And let's be real, not many people can afford the true top 11, like the moments. Obviously, when we get team of the seasons and team of the years, we're not going to get any of them in terms of like, what, a 50, 60 mil team. It's just not happening. Even if you spend probably even half as much as Castro, you're still probably not getting there unless you are very, very good with your coins. Zielinski. Oh, this guy is not having any of it. I think he wants to leave, to be honest. He's had absolutely zero possession since the second goal. I feel like he will kick it out at some point if he can't manage to get through. Areola is literally sitting on his hands at the top of that goal. Zielinski going for the roulette. Matthias is going to take it once more. Zielinski bombing forward again. Gets tackled by Varane this time. His kind of just pace and acceleration on the ball is fantastic. Really, really nice to kind of just see him constantly making them movements. Obviously, the little 1-2 is becoming very, very useful for him as we see him just constantly making that run. And literally, if the defender is, or the opponent is not going to mark him, you can do that literally every single time. He's got the 90 stamina. I believe you could get a good solid 80 minutes of that out of him. Zielinski, he cannot get past Matthias with that ball roll, honestly. But before the end of this game, we are getting past Matthias with a ball roll. Or roulette, I think it is, actually. And again, we don't get past Diego Carlos with the roulette there. Zielinski, wins the foul. Thank you very much. What are we talking about free kicks with him? I didn't see his free kick accuracy. I can't imagine. 92, 73, 90, and... oh, okay. Zielinski picking up where he left off, kind of. Loses the ball to Neymar instantly, but he's keeping on his toes at least. Got enough jockey there to get the defenders back. Lahm's going to step in and think, you know what, we'll do the defensive duty, you stay attacking, because his goal scoring was much better. Zielinski whips that in, nearly, and Ndombele is going to have a crack, and Boateng is going to stick a foot out. Into Zielinski again. We'll find that 1-2 with Ndombele. Into Cantona. We're going to find him again. We can see Maradona on that movement. Just sidesteps. Beautiful. Oh, nearly. Sidestep whoever just came at him there. Maradona wanted to go for the fake shot, but a little bit too much to handle for the processor of this game. So Lenz is going to hold on to that. Very, very risky play from myself. I'm going to try and duck and weave everybody. I love how you can see the cursor change every time you move. It's really, really easy to kind of plan where you're going to go next if you have got somebody that can dribble. Zielinski does manage to get that and just kind of scratch himself, and then we manage to win it into Cantona, and oh my, we hit the post. Zielinski coming down. Can we find from him? Going to find that ball in. That's a cracking little pass. Pulls it back. Cantona nearly into... oh, okay, going back to Zielinski, and it is half-time. Probably the best chance we had, but unfortunately Cantona couldn't get it out of his feet, and Cannavaro just nips it away. Zielinski with the challenge there. Lovely stuff, just takes it away from him. Zielinski keeping himself in the know with the ball. Back to him. Gonna find Maradona. That's a cracking little unit, but Maradona's going to hit it way over. Zielinski takes it away, just trying to mark the space, but he just manages to get the ball. I think he's trying to run with Sarr for some reason. Don't know if he's doing a review on his own as well, but Zielinski's going to take it away from him. He's going to push down the wing. Going to find... oh, just changed to Stones. Don't know if that was AI or himself, but if it was himself, literally seconds before, that would have gone through. So going into Zielinski's overall review, honestly, did very well. 77,000 coins at the moment, 93k on the PlayStation and 110 on the PC. I feel like, was he on 80? I think he was on 82 just as well. So he's going kind of, he went down, in fact. He was 68,000. Obviously coming up to 82, he's going to take a little dip now as we get closer to 6 PM, because obviously maybe more content. I don't know if they're going to do lightning rounds, but at least promo packs are out and more chances of obviously him being packed. In terms of kind of like where he's at in terms of generations, he is 26, managed to get 3 years of silvers, made his way into the golds, gets a couple of informs, manages to get a summer heat vote, which I believe he didn't win, so it was a draft Zielinski you could get. Unfortunately only got a man of the match last year, but this year just 1 inform and then straight to a community team of the season. Again, he is relatively one of the cheaper ones in terms of the community team of the season, but by no means that he is awful. He's 4 foot from the list. He's obviously joint kind of like third bottom with obviously Nkunku and Areola himself, but honestly pushes forward nicely, has a lovely little shot on him, very nice passing, dribbling solid. He is a cheap little little Cam centre mid that you can get. Defensively, I thought he was okay, but that wasn't his main attribute in my opinion. I feel that you could get away with putting him in as a Cam, or maybe more of an attacking CM if anything. But I do think that the anchor is a nice little chem style to get. Gives you that pace, gives you that extra boost in defending just to kind of level him off, as obviously he's already got 87 on that shooting, and then the 82 physical again is a nice little bonus. I think as well, 4-star, 5-star, it's relatively one of the first ones we've found in Team of the Season so far. Absolutely incredible, 4-star 5, you can't argue with that. And just in terms of, obviously, who you could link with out of the Serie A, you've got the big man Lauan, who is a perfect link with him to get a Bundesliga Serie A hybrid. Other than that, I feel like he'll fit into a Serie A Team of the Season, but if there is the likes of Dybala, obviously Alessandro Gomez is now at Sevilla, so it would be someone like a 9-Golan, something like that, who would be absolutely cracked to go next to him in that kind of midfield. And we'll see as we get forward with it how well he is kind of like with that Serie A Team of the Season, because there will be some really big names in there that maybe overshadow him and push him out of the team. Overall wise, I'm going to give him a solid 8.6 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.